What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of upcoming mods for Fallout 4. This is going to be a shorter episode on the series because my voice is on the shot side. Although hopefully it is going to be a short and sweet episode, there is some quality content here, a lot of new mod releases, and a lot of updates to some mods that are not yet released. I do want to remind you guys, I'm going to show you a few videos as well as images. I link everything in the description. I really encourage you to check out the YouTube videos on the Mod Authors channel, subscribe to them, like the video, and for access content, it really does help Mod Authors when you do endorse the different images, as it helps them get more exposure, and well, that's really what fuels modding. But with that, let's just jump right into it. The first mod I do want to show you is an update to the Remington 700 by Bender SKR. I did show you guys a bit of this one in the past. As you could guess, it is aiming to add in this Remington 700 into Fallout 4 as a usable weapon mod. As you can see by these images, we do have some pretty high quality shots of the different textures that are going to be available on the gun. It seems like it's going to have that green texture that we all saw in the different Call of Duty games, as well as a wooden or at least a brown texture as well. I would say wooden, but it almost looks like it's a polymer or something like that, so I guess we'll see when it is released. Regardless, the weapon itself is looking again really high quality. I'm very excited for this one. I think the mod author here can really take a lot of inspiration and look at the recently released Mosin Nagant. I think that's a really great sniper mod. Even though it is relatively simple, I think it does what it does very effectively, and it really is just a ton of fun to use. Hopefully the Remington 700 does follow the same suit, and all around I'm excited to see this one. So we do have a update video as well as some details on the combat armor by Castell that I have showed you a few times in the past. This is part of the larger mod Wasteland Overhaul, aiming to add in a ton of content from previous Fallout games into Fallout 4, as well as aiming to actually recreate Fallout 1 and 2 in Fallout 4's engine, well, eventually. So as you can see, we do have a pretty cool in-game video of this armor. I think it goes without saying that it looks absolutely awesome here. A few details we did get is it's actually going to be replacing the combat armor in vanilla Fallout 4. So you'll probably start seeing this on some different enemies. There's also going to be one of the versions from Fallout 3 called the Army Armor. It's going to be a little bit weaker than the combat armor you are seeing right now, but also be integrated into the level list, which I do really like to see. And then finally, it's going to have a few camos and skins, most notably the Commando, the Gunner, the Brotherhood, the All-American, and the Gobi campaign. At least that's what they did announce as of yet. Regardless, as you can see again by this video, the armor is looking very cool. I really like it. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I'm not sure if that's really the right word. I was having high hopes for this armor, but after seeing it in video, my expectations have been blown away. I am now even more hyped for getting to experience this armor in-game for myself, and all around it is looking very promising. So we do have the Kriss Vector by War Daddy. At least War Daddy is doing the animations. The video I am showing you in the background is from his channel, as well as there's a much longer version on his channel, so check that out in the description if you do want to see it. Regardless, we do have the Kriss Vector. This is a really cool gun, both in real life and in Fallout 4. There actually is one added in by another mod, but I don't think it's on Xbox One. It hasn't really been updated to the changing weapon mod standards with custom animations and all that. This one is looking quite cool. Fallout 4 by Vanilla is really lacking a good, compact, and high rate of fire weapon. It really just doesn't exist in the base game. I think it's going to be a great replacement and really great addition to the game as a whole. Plus, it's a little bit more unique than some of the other SMGs or even machine pistols out there. So we do have an update to the shotgun that Newer Mind 43 was working on. I did show you a much less textured version last time. It actually had no textures, but now we do get some textures on it. As we can see, it's going to be called the Trinity Shotgun. It is definitely looking very cool. We do have a few shotgun mods now for Fallout 4, as well as actually another triple barrel shotgun. So I'm excited to see what Newer Mind does with this one to make it stand out a little bit. It actually has some really cool designs and embroidery on it that make it stand out even just on the textures and modeling alone. Newer Mind has made a ton of great quality content for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, but mostly armor mods, so it's interesting to see him getting into some different weapon mods. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this episode of upcoming mods. Again, I apologize for the shorter episode, but my voice just really can't go for that long. Let me know in the comments down below which of these were your favorite. As always, again, I thank you for watching, and I do hope to see you all next time. Later.